Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video is our menopause weight loss chat number 4. I haven't been here for a while because what I was doing wasn't working, and so I was kind of binging and I wasn't losing weight and I didn't want to be negative to you guys, so I just kind of didn't come on. But I didn't think many people were watching anyway, so that's another reason I didn't come on. But anyways, I have had a few requests to update, and I actually also have started doing something new, and it seems to be working. I have actually lost 15 pounds in the last month. So I thought you might get out of here. Go on, shoo. That's my dog. Whenever you hear something snort in the background, that's her. I usually lock her out, but I forgot to. Anyways, back to business. Yes, I have lost 15 pounds in the last month, and that is actually, when I started doing this, I was doing it wrong because I didn't know much about it. So I heard about it and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to do it, even though I knew very little. It was Uppy Beats or Tammy, who actually said she was doing it, and it's intermittent fasting. And I know that if anybody had told me, yeah, that's what you need to do is to fast, I would be like, no, not going to happen, because, well, I just like to eat. And my idea of fasting was going 3 or 4, 8, 9 days without food or only having liquids. And so I would have said, no, I'm not going to do it. But then she kind of explained intermittent fasting as going for, she said she goes from 8 o'clock, she doesn't eat anything after 8 p.m. and then she would go till about noon the next day. And I thought, I can do that. I'm not a big breakfast person anyways, so, going till noon would be a piece of cake. And she also said she wasn't giving, she said she ate pretty healthy, but she wasn't giving up any food groups. So I thought, oh, that sounds good, because that's really not, that restrictive. You'll get to eat what you want, just timing is everything. So I did start with just that little bit of information. I just decided, okay, I'm not going to eat anything after 8 p.m. and then I'm going to go till noon the next day before I eat anything else. And it's 0 calories. So basically you want to have just water between 8 p.m. and noon. But then, wait, I'll go back. I started doing it that way. I wouldn't eat anything after 8 p.m. and then I would go till noon. And that was so easy for me. So then I decided to, or actually I didn't decide, I wasn't always home at noon, and so I would end up going till 1 or 2, or, I would end up going longer. And then I found another lady, because Tammy did that video on intermittent fasting. I don't even know if she had it in the title, but whatever, because after I watched that, then on my recommended videos, others popped up with intermittent fasting. And so I watched a few of those, and one really caught my eye. It was, I don't know what, her name is Dy Ann Parham. And something, intermittent fasting for the aging woman or something like that. Anyways, she's great. She has been a fitness guru forever, and then recently she turned 51. Actually, she turned 51 just a week or so ago. But she turned 47, I think, is when she started all of the things she had ever said and done and been teaching forever and everything didn't work for her anymore, as we all know. Once you hit menopausal age or perimenopausal age, the things that you used to do, they just don't work. Anyways, that's what she found out, and so she did a bunch of research and everything, and she started an intermittent fasting program that you can join. I didn't join it because I couldn't afford to at the time, and then my son and his wife gave me the money to join it with for Mother's Day, and when I went to join it, it had gone up, so I didn't get to join it. But that's okay, because I also found out she does like videos almost like 5 days a week. She does it Sunday through Thursday. She comes on, she does live YouTube and Facebook at the same time. You know, they're both live at the same time. And I think I have all the information I need. I mean, other than if she gave recipes, and I think she said she doesn't give recipes, and she doesn't give you exactly what to eat. I try to eat gluten-free. I definitely stay away from soy, because soy makes all your menopausal symptoms, side effects, whatever they are, hot flashes and all that stuff, way worse. So I stay away from soy. I don't stay away from dairy. Well, I don't stay away from cheese. I do kind of stay away from dairy, but I like cheese. And so when I eat, oh, anyways, I forgot, I skipped. So when I first started it, just doing what UPVs, before I found Diane, I just started doing it, and then I was doing the 8 p.m. to noon or 1 or 2 or whatever. Anyways, and then when I broke my fast at whatever time it was, I always went at least 16 hours. But whenever I broke my fast, I would have a glass of carrot juice. That was what I broke my fast with. And then I would have dinner. And I started making these chicken enchiladas, and they are oh so good. I had gluten-free corn tortillas, which most corn tortillas are gluten-free, but it just helps to check. And then I would buy the canned chicken, the chicken breast can, like tuna, only it's a big can. And I would put 2 of those big cans in a skillet. I would drain the water off, put them in a skillet, and then I would throw in a can. It's not the smallest can, but it's a medium-sized can of those green chilies. Throw that in there, salt and pepper, stir that up and heat it up. And then I would just roll those up, and I would have, actually I started out having 4 every night. And I would just, and then I would melt queso, the white queso Velveeta and the jalapeno Velveeta. I would melt those with some milk together. So see, I was still definitely on dairy then. And then I'd make a queso sauce out of it, and I'd pour that all over the top of my chicken enchilada things. And then I would add lettuce and sour cream, and that's what I would eat every single night. It was so good. And I lost probably 8 pounds right away. Just right away, just doing that, just carrot juice, and then that dinner, and then I didn't eat anything else after that, and I would just drink water. That's all I ever drink. Oh, actually, no, I was drinking 1 Diet Dr. Pepper every day during that first, it was a little over a week that I did that before I found Diane and found out, oh, maybe I'm not supposed to be eating chicken and enchiladas. But anyways, I was losing weight that way. So then when I found Diane, and she doesn't give you any, like exactly what to eat or anything. But at one point she said, last night I had a piece of barbecued chicken and a salad with no dressing. So boy, I latched on to that, and that's what I started having. Actually, though, I didn't have barbecued chicken because that would mean I have to cook. So I bought the rotisserie chicken from Walmart, and I would eat some rotisserie chicken, and then I would make a salad with spinach leaves. And I always buy the cut up kind because I don't like to cook. So I bought a bag of romaine and a bag of spinach, baby spinach, and I would take a handful of each, throw them in a bowl, some of those little cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes, whatever they are, put like 5 of those in, a boiled egg, all chopped up, and half an avocado. And that would be my salad. And in my dressing, I would put flaxseed oil and a 1/4 of a lemon juice squeezed, and salt and pepper. And that's what I would eat. And I lost the rest of my weight. But I also have backslid on that because Diane has said that she eats ice cream, the So Delicious ice cream that's dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free, everything free. And it is awesome. It's the cashew. And it's not sugar-free, though. And so I kind of slowed down on my weight loss. So I'm just saying that you can still eat. I didn't gain any weight though when I would eat the ice cream. And then the other day I bought hot Cheetos, another thing that I used to be addicted to. Well, actually, I still am addicted to it because it took me 2 days to eat the whole bag. Yep. But I didn't gain weight. I just didn't lose any weight. And then I do feel guilty. Diane says if you mess up, don't feel guilty. you know, when you make that choice, you're making a conscious choice, and you know what the consequences will be. And the consequences were true, that I ate the Cheetos and I ate ice cream, and then my hot flashes were way worse. Even though really the only bad thing in those was the sugar, because the Cheetos, the hot Cheetos, they were the Walmart brand and they were gluten-free. So it was just the carbs are, fattening. And then the dairy, the ice cream was non-dairy. It was cashew milk, so it wasn't dairy. But the sugar is what set my hot flashes off, I guess. And I definitely didn't lose any weight on those days, but I didn't gain any. I'm still 15 pounds down from where actually I'm 15 plus pounds, because I did not weigh myself right when I started, and I had been eating so badly. So I know I weighed more than I'm using. I'm using the last time I weighed myself as my starting point, even though I'm pretty sure I was several pounds above that. And so I know I've lost 15 pounds. I probably lost more than that, but I know I have at least lost 15 pounds. And it's just so easy. I am at a plateau right now, though, because my Cheeto thing and my ice cream thing was just a few days ago. So, but it'll come back. I know it will. I know this is something I can do. I know this is something that you can do. Even though, I don't know, if you think about it too hard, you'll think you can't do it. But if you do like I did, and you just start with 12 to, just start at 12 hours, because most of the time you're asleep. So it's pretty easy to do the first 12, and then you just go without breakfast. Also, you can drink coffee, black coffee. I did that a few days because I drink a pre-workout drink, and Dy Ann said that you need to stop drinking the pre-workout drink. But I was losing weight drinking the pre-workout drink, because that was before I knew that I wasn't supposed to drink it. Anyways, I started drinking black coffee, and it did not give me the energy that my pre-workout drink did. And I felt like my hot flashes got a lot worse because I was completely off of coffee. I used to drink coffee all the time, but I got off of it because I couldn't deal with the hot flashes. And so many people, I don't know if they knew what they're talking about, but they said that the coffee causes, is an irritant towards the hot flashes. So I had quit drinking coffee. And anyways, I started drinking it and quit using the pre-workout. But then I did that for about a week, because she said give it 2 weeks, but I couldn't do it. I wasn't getting anything done, and my hot flashes were so much worse. I thought, I'm just going to go back to my pre-workout drink, because I was losing weight on that. But if you don't drink pre-workouts and you do drink coffee, you can drink coffee as long as you don't put anything in it during your however long fast. During your 12, 16, 20 hours of fasting, you can drink coffee in that. So you can get up and drink coffee in the morning, and that should really help you through it. Also, another thing that I've learned from Dy Ann that I'm doing is drinking S. Pellegrino, or a mineral water. You should really watch hers. I will put a link to her. I don't have a link to her actual channel, but I have a link to her playlist of the intermittent fasting. So I will put that down below if you would like to go check out her channel and find out much more, because I just play it by ear. It's like when I see something, I don't research it. I just figure if they can do it, I can do it. And I usually try and do it. It's like if they're losing this much in this much time, if I do it twice as hard, I can lose twice as much, which is kind of a recipe for failure. But because who can maintain that, right? But I can do it. I mean, I do usually ease back to the same as they were doing, but I usually try, because I have to see results really fast, or I'll quit. So anyways, that is what I'm doing. And I don't know if you'd like to try that, but oh, I was going to tell you, and more things you'll find out from her channel are that when you are in the intermittent fasting, when you get to where you are fat adaptive, I can remember a few of the things she said, that is when the magic happens. So when you get, like if you've gone 16 hours and you're starting to get hungry, don't eat. That is when the magic happens, is when you're hungry. So try and go like an hour, try and go as long as you can. And then you should always break your fast. And I don't always do this because sometimes I go for 22, 23 hours and then I don't want a glass of carrot juice. I am hungry. So I eat my chicken and salad or whatever I'm going to eat. Tonight I'm going to have steak and shrimp. So it's, you know, you can have other foods, but just don't have, like, I'm not going to have steak and shrimp all week. I'll have salad and chicken all week. And then, like on Sundays, because this is going up today, I will have something good, something better. And we are going to have steak and shrimp. But I bought one ribeye steak. It's about this big around. And me and my husband are going to split it. And then we're going to have shrimp. And he makes this shrimp and pasta dish using Velveeta, the queso and the jalapeno Velveeta, and then we have gluten-free pasta. So today's a carb day, which means tomorrow I'll need to run to burn off, because basically when you eat carbs like I'm going to eat tonight, you just have to burn those off the next day first before you get to that fat adaptive point to where you have no more carbs in you. So your body has to burn fat. That's what intermittent fasting does. Overnight and during those 16 hours, you deplete yourself of all that stuff to use for energy. So then, once you get to that fat adaptive, that's what the fat adaptive means. It means that your body has nothing but fat to burn for energy. And that's what it does. And I'm just saying, it's working for me. And I think everybody should give it a try. She also talks a lot about the different things it does for menopausal women, and how it also, when you get to that fat adaptive state, your body produces more human growth hormone, which helps to heal your body, and it helps to alleviate your symptoms, your menopausal symptoms. I also remember her saying, and now you'll have to go watch her to find out why, because I don't remember why. I just know that it's supposed to help prevent Alzheimer's. It helps prevent cancer. It's just all this intermittent fasting. It's not the fasting itself. It's the state the fasting puts you in to produce more of this human growth hormone. So to wrap it all up, I don't know how long I've been talking, but I'm sure it's longer than I thought I would be. Anyways, I will put a link to her channel below so that you can go check her out if you'd like to. And like I said, she has a group to join, but I would watch a lot of the videos first if I were you, because I think you get a ton of information just from her videos without joining her group. If you need the support of other women, that's what the group's all about. Once you join the group, you get a one-on-one with her, and you get the support of all these other women that are going through the same thing as you. And if that's what you need, the group would probably be great for you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be coming back at least once a month to let you know what my progress is and how I'm doing, and if I found anything, and if I find out something great that I didn't know before that I think you need to know, I will come back in less than a month. Whenever I find that out, I will just come back and have another menopause weight loss chat. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video. You do have to hit that little bell to be notified though. So anyways, I will see you in my next video.